The number of people riding bikes to work has gone up more than 60% in the past decade, but it's not an option for some adults. Mireya Villarreal is in New York City with how classes are helping adults learn how to ride a bike for the first time. Mireya, good morning.
Well, good morning. We are actually on one of the busiest bikeways in America, the Hudson River Park. And you know, even for some of the pros, these bike lanes back here can be a little bit difficult. But we attended one class here in New York City where beginners are learning how to ride a bike, and it is incredible to see.
Everybody looks pretty good. So go next to your bike.
On a recent afternoon in New York City, more than 20 adults gathered to participate in what's traditionally seen as a childhood rite of passage.
This was a goal for my 12th birthday, and you know, we just waited a little longer.
At 33 years old, Amani Mohsin was looking to experience that freedom only a bike can provide.
Don't even think about the pedals at the moment.
She traveled from New Jersey to the city's Lower East Side to take a free adult biking class.
When I walked into the registration, it was very refreshing to see adults, you know, and it wasn't 12-year-old kids learning how to ride a bike. It was people just like me.
According to YouGov, a global research firm, about 13% of adults in the U.S. between the ages of 18 and 34 don't know how to ride a bike.
Cycling has become a really big thing.
Ida Rivera is an instructor for Bike New York, a nonprofit organization dedicated to teaching adults and kids how to ride.
The fact that we have new bike paths in New York, I think, has also kind of spurred that. More people are seeing that they want to learn how to ride because of that.
Across the country, more cities are making streets bike-friendly. An 8-mile trail is being built around downtown Indianapolis. In Louisville, Kentucky, workers are breaking ground on a 100-mile network of bike lanes through neighborhoods. And more than 70 major cities now have bike-sharing programs or are preparing to launch soon.
It's just good for a city to have a good bicycling culture.
Bill Strickland is the editor-in-chief of Bicycling magazine.
Government officials have realized that cycling is kind of an indicator species. If there's cycling in a city, it's generally a vibrant, young population.
So groups in the U.S. are now offering adult riding classes. At Bike New York, students start off with the basics.
Keep your eyes looking ahead.
Slippery.
The pedals are initially removed from the bikes, but once they show instructors that they can glide and balance, they get them back. And that's when the real fun begins.
We can be as a group at the beginning, but then when we really get them on the bike, it's kind of a one-by-one. I call it popcorn kernels. You know, they start popping one by one, then it gets more individual.
Amani took a little longer than some of the other students in her class.
As you're on this bike, what are you telling yourself?
I'm praying in my head to just to be successful. I'm telling myself you should be proud that you're even here, and I'm just trying to look up and think of only positive thoughts.
But once she got the hang of things, it was an emotional ride.
Congratulations, come on, let's take my milestone.
I hate to call it out, but
Yeah.
tears.
Yeah, it's something I just want to do, but that's all. It's happy tears. My dad tried to teach me he's not alive. Like, it would be really cool to like do it and know that like I'm just kind of moving forward.
You were thinking of him, weren't you,
Yeah.
on this bike? You think he'd be proud?
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Now, Amani does plan to go back for a second class, which is not uncommon. They actually say the first class is all about the basics, and the second class is all about the confidence, Nora.
What a wonderful story.
Go
Mireya.
Amani.
Yes,
Yeah,
go
you
on.
can do it.
And her pride.
Yeah.